Hey guys, this is Tyler Britt, your Instructional Technology Coordinator with another edition of Snack Pack, Rapid Fire PD. Today I'm going to quickly demonstrate for you a website called flippity.net. Flippity.net is a really fast and very simple way for you to make your own customizable flashcards. This can be used with most any grade level with pretty much any content in our system. And the nice thing is it's easy, it's web-based, it doesn't take a registration, so your kids, your students can actually create their own set of flashcards as well. I can see you dividing up, maybe jigsawing some information, having kids create their own flashcards, and then sharing the link maybe in a Google Classroom or in Moodle or in a document, and having students study from one another's notes. So let's jump right in here. Flippity.net, like I said, there are lots of online flashcard makers out there. You've probably seen different ones. This is one of my favorites because it is so simple and it integrates really nicely with Google. So just like most flashcard makers, you're going to have side 1, you're going to click a button to flip to side 2, and then of course you can go back and forth between the cards. So really great for questions and answers, vocabulary, all different types of things. This is how you do this on Flippity. Super easy. You're going to start out by going to flippity.net. You're going to come down and grab a copy of the flashcard template. So you click the link and it's going to say, do you want to make a copy? You say, sure, of course I do. So I'm going to make a copy. And it's going to give you a copy of that example that we just saw. I'm going to go ahead and just delete their examples. You'll see it's very simple. I put what I want on side 1, what I want on side 2, and I actually have some customization here on different card colors. So I can make the cards red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple for both the card background color and the text color. If I leave it blank, it'll just be white. So I'm just going to, I already made an example really quickly. I'm just going to come back over here, and I'm going to paste in my example. So haven't done much fancy work here. It's just some quick times tables. Of course, you can use this with more than just fact memorization. You could really use it for question and answer, things like that. You wouldn't even have to put a side 2 if you didn't want. So anyway, all you do is you put in your information, what you want, or you have your students doing this. Perhaps they've broken it up, and this is one student doing section 1 of a portion of information. You have someone doing section 2, and so forth. Then you come down here to the bottom. You see that the tab we're on is called the Flashcards tab. I'm going to come over here to the Get Link tab. And very simple. All I have to do is I need to publish this spreadsheet on the web in order for it to generate the flashcards. So one thing to be aware of is that technically this is not private information. So we wouldn't want to do flashcards like about ourselves, where we're putting facts about, my name's Tyler, I live in blah, 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 blah. We would want to stick to content because technically, even though it's not likely to be found, it is public on the web. I'm going to come up here and go to File, and I'm going to do Publish on the Web. And when I hit Publish on the Web, I just need to hit the blue Publish button. And yes, I'm sure I want to publish that. Okay, so it's all good. Once I see this link, I can just click out of here. Once I see that link, I'm going to copy that link, click out of here. Then I'm going to paste that link right here. And it's automatically going to generate a little link down here that says, click here to go to your flippity.net flashcards. So easy, right? So I'm going to click the little link there. And then you'll see that I have the flashcards that I made. So I can flip from front to back. I can go to the next flashcard and flip front to back. Or I can use this where it's going to flip to the back side and then go to the next card. Okay? I have some other choices here. I can remove a card. I can shuffle them up. I can show side 1 or 2 by default, and I can restart the whole thing. You also get a nice list here in a printer-friendly format if you want. It also generates a word cloud, not too interesting right now with what I put in here. You can also generate a little quiz, a fill-in-the-blank or a matching quiz, and it will generate some type of little quiz for you. Don't know how helpful that would be. But like I said, super easy. Then what you can do is you just take this link here that it generates, have your kids post that in Google Classroom or Moodle or on a shared Google document so that other kids can access it. And then you're using that method of having kids create their own quiz questions and practice and review that way. So flippity.net, really simple, really fast, works well with Google, something kids can do in your class. Anyway, I hope this tool is helpful to you, and until next time, onward we go.